Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull and boring moment in crypto, finance, and stock market. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now today, ladies and gentlemen, Bitcoin has finally hit 31,000 US dollars. Yes. And at the time of recording, currently trading at 30,563 US dollars, which is a beautiful day for crypto. It is nice for a Monday to see those kind of gains. Now, we do have quite a bit of news to get through today. We obviously have Ripple and XRP. That is a given on my freaking channel. Obviously, we've got Bitcoin skyrocketing today. The floodgates are about to open on crypto and Solana. Very, very bullish. $135,000 Bitcoin prediction coming out from Rob Kiyosaki. I think he's very, very accurate on that. Obviously, we've got the crypto spring now in full motion right now, which is really nice. Chainlink has been pumping as well. Solana could be the next biggest altcoin for 2024. What do you think about that? Let me know in the comments. And obviously, all of these Bitcoin ETFs, which are on the cards very, very soon. And I'm going to go through my day trading bots, which are absolutely going parabolic right now. No BS. For those of you who joined on the live stream last night, you would have seen that. And I'm going to show you again today, just to show you that it's no BS and it's been incredible. And that's obviously with OKX. Very, very bullish exchange. Thank you for the gift package. That's incredible. And obviously 3 Commas, all official partners of the channel. All right. Let's get into it, guys. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you are new, smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, absolutely love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and of course, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. Things are getting freaking crazy today. It's unbelievable. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that, all right? So make sure you give it a good thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything. It's down there or on the side if you're on a computer or Mac or PC, whatever you're using, I don't care. Smash the like button. Also, a little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. All right, formalities are out of the way. Quickly, ladies and gentlemen, community tab. And yes, this is my official Bitcoin skull. I also run a jewelry brand and business that is AJT Jewelry. I've been doing this for 10 years, and you can see the people on the back of the wall here behind me. They are my clients, which is incredible. So yes, this is no BS, and it's taken me a long time to design this, and I wanted to put something out, and that has literally come out and launched today. There is a link there. Go check it out, and there is a discount code for everyone there as well. So make sure you check it out. Go and have a look. Now, I put this up just to give the community a bit of a bit of the shits, pretty much. Anyway, but XRP or Chainlink, I'm bullish on both. Right, and of course we've got 1,800 votes. That's a lot, but everyone's gone for XRP, which is bullish. Chainlink, 10%. So 90% XRP, 10% Chainlink. Very, very interesting. I'm only kidding with you guys. Of course, I'm bullish on XRP, but I do really like Chainlink. It's been doing incredibly well. Top altcoins in the portfolio today, we've got UFO Gaming, Electronium, Atlas, Gas, and Pitbull. Don't buy Pitbull. It was just a gamble and a play with a mate of mine. And yeah, UFO Gaming, I think play-to-earn games are going to make a massive comeback in the next bull market. And Star Atlas is an incredible game. UFO Gaming as well. And Electronium, part of the Digital Pound Foundation alongside Ripple and Quant. Go look it up. You can check that up as well. Now, let's go to Coinspot. Quickly have a look at the banking coins. Also, Coinspot is my preferred exchange. They are an official partner of the channel as well, and this is the exchange I use to cash out my cryptos, and obviously use the crypto debit card, which has really been useful for me taking profits and actually using those profits to spend with my crypto debit card. There is no need for a bank anymore, which is awesome. Bitcoin sitting at 49,000 Australian dollars today. That is Aussie dollars, which is insane. I remember last week it was like 45,000, so it's just going up like crazy. Ethereum's at $2,700. We've got XRP at 85 cents, still undervalued. Solana's up 5.6% today to $48. Moving down, Chainlink up 14% today to $17. So I've been slowly dollar cost averaging into this. Matic's at $1. We've got Litecoin at 108, Polkadot $6 as well. XLM is at 18 cents. Hedera is at 8 cents as well. VeChain doing nothing, but I'm still bullish on it. Don't ask me why. I think supply chain and logistics are going to be big in the future. Quant up nearly 7% to $154. I bought into this at $80. I'm up. Can't complain about that. Moving down, ALGO's at 15 cents. XDC at 7 cents. Scrolling down, some other favorites. NEO's at $12. IOTA's at 24 cents. Today, we have Casper up nearly 2% to 5 cents. Just a beautiful day for crypto, man. How good is this? This is what I was waiting for. Very, very bullish day. Let's go to Crypto Bubbles. And yes, I have the Wall Street Bull University linked below. I put up on my buys, sells, trades, indicators, my futures grid trading bots, my obviously grid trading bots in here with OKX, and obviously the full setup with 3 commas. It's all linked in there, guys. And if you do use the referral link for 3 commas, you will get 50% off. So join up. The links are below. And yes, I put up my dividend investing every single week into the Patreon because that's very important for generational wealth. It's providing me cash flow every single month, and that will be generational. So it's very, very nice right there. 434 people. Thank you very much. You guys rock. And if you're watching the video now, you rock also. 1,308 posts. That is a lot of information, okay? Go join up. It is linked below. Let's have a look at OKX. I'm smashing through this. Now, again, OKX is the official exchange partner of the channel, and they're an incredible exchange, and they allow me to trade with leverage, which is really nice as well. Now, I'm up $219 on the day, 1.43% on the week. I'm up 11%. And it is Monday today. That is $1,542. We've got on the month $2,299, which is insane, at 17.22%. And on the 6 months right here, I'm up 959%. That is $15,690. I'm not showing off. I literally started with a $2,000 investment, which is just nuts when you think about it. But I've been going on OKX for the last 6 months, and I've been using 3 commas trading bots for about 2 years now. And I'm very, very confident with it, and I've got the full setups in the Patreon. Now, I'm going to show you quickly just through the deals. I've got 42 deals going at the moment. Obviously, trading both long and short. I've got multiple bots set up. The full setup guide is in the Patreon, linked below. And you can see right here, I've got a few long positions opened up, and a couple of them are in profit at the moment, which is really, really nice as well. And it allows me to use an RSI indicator on a 3-minute chart. You can use whatever you want, Bollinger Bands, MACD, whatever you're confident with. You can use that on 3 commas as well in conjunction with OKX or your preferred exchange. Now, if I go to the history, let's just have a look here and see what's going on. Obviously, these 2 deals came in profit, which is really nice as well. Obviously, on my long positions here, I've got a lot of profits coming in right here. I'd say today alone is about an 85 to 90+% win rate. As you can see, taking small profits. A couple of these ones have got some decent gains. 3, 4, 5 USDT. I'm not complaining about that. I will take that, and it all adds up. As you can see right here, it is the 23rd of October today. These deals all closed out today. And it's just 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I mean, it's awesome. Absolutely awesome, guys. So again, really, really bullish stuff. Now, again, the futures grid bots on OKX that are built into the exchange are still incredible as well. This one on Solana, though, I'm not doing too crash hot. It's down 26%, and I'm not too worried about that. I'm up 14% on Casper. We've got Chainlink up 19% today. TRB USDT is insane. Ethereum-based token, I'm up 310% on that. That is just mental. IMX, I'm up 48% right here, 9.6. WorldCoin, 70%. That is 35 USDT right here. In Optimism, I'm up 34% as well. So just gains everywhere at the moment. This is like easily the beginning of a bull market. So guys, join up the Wall Street Bull University's links below, and you can speak to me directly in there, which again, is so much better than Discord. I hate Discord. Now, Crypto Bubbles. Look at Hex today, by the way. It's down 18%. Wow, somebody would have shorted the hell out of this. But anyway, it's still up 154% on the week and 122% on the month. Again, I stayed away from Hex. I didn't get involved in it. I just didn't feel comfortable. I'm not passing judgment, but I just didn't feel confident with Richard Hart and being the founder. And I actually don't even know what's going on with him and the SEC at the moment. We'll see what happens there. Chainlink is surging today, 11.8% here to $10 US, which is nice. 37 on the week, 50 on the month, and 52 on the year. Insane. Now, where is Solana? I just saw it right here. 4.7 on the day right here. It's $30 US, 33% on the week, 54 on the month. It's still up 8% on the year. It's beating the S&P 500. All of these cryptos are beating the S&P 500, that's for sure. Hedera, of course, up to 2.2% on the day. It's still trading at 4 cents USD. Very, very nice. And I can never find the freaking thing. Don't ask me why, but where is XRP? Where is my favorite coin? Let's see if I can find it. Here it is right there. Found it. 1.9% on the day. Still trading at 52 cents, which is nice. 6.9 on the week, 2.5 on the month, and 13.9 on the year. Still incredibly undervalued in my opinion. Now, we have some updates here, but November 9 deadline, the SEC and Ripple on the brink of settlement. I think they will settle, just given the fact that, the SEC is going to have to slog out this lawsuit again for another 2 years, potentially, as per obviously the thread from Jeremy Hogan. It's just ridiculous. Why would they want to do that? Just being an absolute clowns. But Linda P. Jones, obviously an author and investor, shared her views on the SEC versus Ripple case and his likely outcome of the briefing schedule. And she's basically saying this: the investment expert responded to predictions of a settlement in the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit, saying, "I agree. However, I think Ripple has a royal flush, meaning they aren't negotiating and can literally name their terms due to exposure to the Hinman emails. The SEC has zero bargaining power, and Ripple can 100% name their terms in settlement." And I agree with that. And Jones referenced an infamous William Hinman speech, which we all know and have been dealing with for the last, freaking years. The documents include internal SEC communications that suggest Hinman met with Simpson Thatcher despite warnings of the SEC ethics team. And I'm not going to get into the background of this, but I honestly believe that there could be a settlement that occurs between the two parties. And, that Ripple might get a slap on the wrist, but big deal. Who cares? Give the SEC whatever bone they want just to have a little win and then be done with it. And that's it. It's finished. Finally, the SEC and Ripple are likely in negotiations to settle before November 9th when dropping the charges against Brad and Chris, obviously founders of Ripple. The SEC also detailed intentions to progress toward a briefing schedule. And a briefing schedule would enable both parties to explore remedies to charges against Ripple, these being Section 5 violations concerning its institutional sales of XRP. The SEC requested a deadline of November 9th before the court involvement in a brief schedules. So let's see what happens with this. It's going to be very, very interesting right here. I'm not going to get into the patent stuff, but of course we've got Bitcoin skyrocketing and it's still going up at the moment, which is insane. Floodgates will open for Solana. I've been bullish on Solana for a long time, but obviously takes out this level, says top crypto trader, and a top trader who nailed Bitcoin's 2018 bear market bottom believes that the floodgates will open for Solana once it takes out the resistance of a multi-month accumulation range, which is fascinating. Today's price action is most likely a breakout on the Bitcoin pair. It's looking like a whole year of accumulation on not just USD, but Solana/Bitcoin is close to coming to an end. Once it breaks the $32 level, the floodgates get unleashed. That is still 20% higher, but looking very promising in terms of high time frame structure. And it's interesting here, but he's also bullish on Ethereum, according to the analyst. Ethereum may be setting up for a rally after respecting support of 1550, which I believe today, and I haven't looked on my other screen. Let's just have a quick look at Ethereum. Let's have a look if I can find it. Where else have we got here? Ethereum at the moment sitting at $1,678, so it has done quite well as also. I'm still holding on to my Ethereum as much as I don't really like it, to be honest with you, but it's still there in the portfolio. Now, is $135,000 the next stop for Bitcoin? Rich Dad, Poor Dad thinks so. And I really do believe it's going to happen. I mean, there's trillions of dollars coming into this space, with all of these institutions like BlackRock, Vanguard, Invesco, Grayscale, ARK Invest. It's just enormous. Fidelity. Bullish Bitcoin investors are cheering on the digital assets reclamation of the perch above 30,000 in recent days, but the rally back above the threshold only served as a bold predictions that the world's largest and oldest crypto will hit six figures in the near future. And Rob Kiyosaki, the best-selling author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, great book, by the way, says that Bitcoin is heading to an astonishing $135,000 a coin. And, this is due to the collapse of everything else. And Kiyosaki summarized in his post by cautioning that those who save fake dollars would face financial repercussions and urged investors to be vigilant to their financial decisions. And I agree. Cash is just nothing when you think about it. Now, again, who is the Bitcoin creator? There's a whole thread here. I'm not going to go into that because I can't be bothered talking about Hal Finney, but, you know, he's not obviously Satoshi Nakamoto, that's for sure. But moving on to some more bullish Bitcoin predictions, but we also have Scaramucci, the Mooch. 2 forecasts for Bitcoin price by Scaramucci, 150,000 and then 250,000 in the first stage. Skybridge Capital founder and managing partner Anthony Scaramucci has a net worth of $90 million, which is really, really nice. Made a price prediction about Bitcoin in a statement on Twitter. And the entrepreneur denied rumors that he predicted Bitcoin would reach an astronomical figure of $31 million after his Bitcoin spot ETF received approval from the regulator. But this is clearly a typo. I never said it would be worth $31 million per coin. And Scaramucci said on Twitter, continuing to share his actual prediction of Bitcoin's future, saying that I believe it will be worth between $150,000 to $250,000 in the next cycle. And I expect $750,000 by the end of the current decade. And I tend to agree with him, and Scaramucci's statement came after his initial prediction was reported incorrectly by some X accounts. Well, yeah, I did see that article yesterday, but anyway. We have Chainlink obviously moving today, but Chainlink has outperformed major altcoins and turned out to be one of the week's top gainers, further crossing the $11 mark right now for the first time in almost 2 years. But why is Chainlink's price pumping? And the crypto industry has displayed significant price movement in its valuation during the last week, and the cryptos have experienced a massive jump in value, and again, Bitcoin jumping above that 30K level, which is nice. Now, again, I'm very bullish on Chainlink. It has partners with massive corporations and institutions and governments around the world, and Swift, of course, which is just a no-brainer. But let's have a look here. The coin was seen trading close range between $7.19 and $7.78 at the start of the month. The link price made multiple attempts to break out the resistance level, but failed as the bears outpowered the bulls. And after that, the coin lost momentum and started testing the breakdown trend, but the bulls held the price at the crucial support level, or zone, making the coin trade sideways. And will it continue to rise? And if the bulls hold the power to push the price above the $11 mark, the link price will regain momentum and continue gaining value and test its upper resistance to the $12 region soon. And again, Chainlink was a hell of a lot more valuable than that in the previous bull market. Now, Solana has a good chance of being the 2024's best performer. Maybe Raoul Powell's right. And Solana price has suffered major setback after FTX exchange filed for bankruptcy, but Solana's comeback is nothing short of a miracle. And considering its year-to-date returns of 195% overshadowed that of Bitcoin and Ethereum. And of course, the partnership with Visa for cheaper fees. Now, how the Bitcoin ETF approval or not process works at the SEC. Quick one on this. Potential for Bitcoin ETF hitting the market has been on the news of many investors, both individual and institutional, are waiting for it. But how exactly does the process work? Basically, Gary Gensler needs to get off his backside and start hurrying up. The enthusiasm for this particular spot ETF application has exceeded the hopes of multiple and other similar applications that have been submitted recently. On October 16th, based on the news that BlackRock ETF has been approved, Bitcoin jumped briefly over 30K. Now, how is it obviously submitted? How the ETF submitted might seem like a confusing process given the multiple rejections and delays that Bitcoin ETFs have faced, but the process is one that has been successfully completed by thousands of times. The process can be summarized as follows. First, the prospective ETF manager, known as the sponsor, files a plan to the SEC to create an ETF. This is where Bitcoin ETF process has been held up at the SEC continuously rejects these proposals. In the case of recent applications right here, such as one submitted by BlackRock, the sponsor and authorized participant, normally a large institutional investor, would most likely be the same entity. Assuming the application moves forward from this point, the authorized participant begins to acquire the underlying asset, places these assets in a trust, and then uses these assets to form an ETF creation units. And this might sound like a complicated process, but there are nearly 3,000 ETFs in the United States that are comprised of an asset almost $10 trillion, illustrating how unusual the steadfast rejection of a Bitcoin ETF application has been. That's just the process. So I'm going to go through that on my Patreon, by the way, because it's going to take me ages to go through that. Money going into today, we've got Bitcoin, Aptos, Doge, Pepe, AVAX, Chiliz, Filecoin, DOT, and Ethereum. Where is XRP? I don't know. We're going to get to that in a second. Let's go to X at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. I'm at the Wall Street Bull odds. Go follow me on there. Thank you to those 5,590 people. You guys absolutely rock. Yes, that is my Bitcoin ring. Absolutely insane right there. Some other angles, which is just nuts. So go check it out. The link is obviously in Twitter, and I'll put it in the description as well. Have a listen to Brad Garlinghouse absolutely destroy Lubin. Have a listen to this.
Transparency within consensus.
I think in the dictionary that's called hypocrisy. I'm not 100% sure, but it's close.
Is there any plan for greater transparency within consensus in terms of how it deploys in its Ethereum?
Internally, sure. And you know, we're a private company, and we
Ripple's a private company too.
Absolutely. And transparency is important to us. But we also have to be strategic about information that we release, and with respect to those sorts of issues, I haven't really thought too much about whether we need to disclose how we pay people, when we pay people, etc. It's just
very, very shady stuff right there. Michael Saylor, have a listen on Tucker Carlson.
Buying at the top forever.
So you're buying?
Yeah, I'll be buying at the top forever.
There you go. Legend. XRP to $1,000. What do you think? The Moon trade alert target 41,000 within the next 30 days. I agree with him. And you know the Bitcoin bull market is almost back when you start peaking at the 1 minute chart. Things are going crazy with Bitcoin right now. And yes, 135,000. Now, this is a pretty incredible interview with obviously one of the employees from Ripple. Have a listen to this.
Payments product at Ripple. So what I find fascinating is that trillions of dollars of value move across borders every year. By 2030, it's expected to reach 300 trillion. Despite this growth, global payment...
Go watch that. $300 trillion by 2030. Mind blown. Yes, Bitcoin is absolutely pumping right now. Brad Garlinghouse, have a listen to this legend.
And custody digital assets is expected to be close to $10 trillion by the year 2030. And inevitably, people are going to need a place to store those assets, and safe, secure, and they're going to need to be able to transfer them as well, having good on and off ramps, even a tokenization engine, some of the work Ripple is doing around central bank digital currencies or CBDCs. So we think there's a lot of pieces that come together, and we already had, and I remember when you and I first spoke, I remember being on a call with one of the largest top 10 banks in the world, and a bank Ripple was already working with, and they were asking us about could we help them with their custody. This is prior to the Medico acquisition, and we weren't in a position to do that. And so when we think about that synergy, the ability to say to that existing Ripple customer, hey, here's a best in class, going head to head, time and time again, and winning on the custody level, to be able to bring that product to them, I think is a great opportunity for the two companies together. So
insane right there again. Yeah, I think it's going to explode. Yes, that is Arnold Schwarzenegger and Franco Colombo. But anyway, let's move on. Absolute legends, by the way. Total market cap today is at 1.16, $36 billion in volume, 51% Bitcoin, 17% Ethereum. Would love to see that get flipped by XRP. Top altcoins again in the portfolio. This gets shared every single day in the Patreon, so go join up to that. And of course, I've got my banking coin lists, and these are the gems right here that I'm focusing on. And yes, there's Solana in there as well, and XRP. Cannot wait. But that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm out. Make sure you subscribe to the Patreon. Is linked below. Join up on all social medias. Please make sure you're following the right accounts. And I will speak to everyone in the Patreon community tab in the comments. Make sure you have a good evening, a good afternoon, and a good morning. And if it's morning, have an espresso, because I'm about to have one now. All right, guys, stay safe. I'll speak to everyone soon. Peace. Bye.